In this topic, you will explore what a virtual private cloud is. Virtual private cloud networks, or VPCs, are used to build private networks on top of the larger Google network. With VPCs, you can apply many of the same security and access control rules as if you were building a physical network. VPCs allow the deployment of infrastructure as a service resources, such as compute instances and containers. They have no IP address ranges, are global, and span all available GCP regions. VPCs also contain subnetworks that span all zones in a region and can have default, auto, or custom modes. Subnetworks are also referred to as subnets. Subnets are regional resources. They must be created in VPC networks to define sets of usable IP ranges for instances. VMs in different zones within the same region can share the same subnet. In this example, subnet 1 is defined as 10.240.0.0/24 in the US West region. Two VM instances in the US West 1A zone are in this subnet. Their IP addresses both come from the available range of addresses in subnet 1. Subnet 2 is defined as 192.168.1.0/24 in the US East 1 region. Two VM instances in the US East 1A zone are in this subnet. Their IP addresses both come from the available range of addresses in subnet 2. Subnet 3 is defined as 10.2.0.0/16, also in the US East 1 region. One VM instance in the US East 1A zone and a second instance in the US East 1B zone are in subnet 3, each receiving an IP address from its available range. Because subnets are regional resources, instances can have their network interfaces associated with any subnet in the same region that contains their zones. A single VPN can be used to give private connectivity from a physical data center to the VPC. Subnets are defined by an internal IP address prefix range and are specified as CIDR notations. CIDR stands for Classless Interdomain Routing. IP ranges cannot overlap between subnets. They can be expanded but can never shrink. While IP ranges are specific to one region, they can cross zones within the region. You can also create multiple subnets in a single region. Although subnets don't need to conform to a hierarchical IP scheme, the internal IP ranges for a subnet must conform to RFC 1918. Virtual machines that are in different regions but in same VPC can communicate privately. VM1 and VM2 can communicate at a local level even though they are separated geographically. Virtual machines that reside in different VPCs, even if the subnets are in the same region, need to communicate via the internet. In this instance, VM3 and VM4 will need public IP addresses to traverse the internet. Networks don't communicate with any other network by default. GCP offers two types of VPC networks determined by their subnet creation mode. When an auto mode network is created, one subnet from each region is automatically created within it. As new GCP regions become available, new subnets in those regions are automatically added to the auto mode networks. The automatically created subnets use a set of predefined IP ranges, and default firewall rules are applied. In addition to the automatically created subnets, you can add more subnets manually to auto mode networks in regions you choose using IP ranges outside set of predefined IP ranges. When expanding the IP range in an auto mode network, the broadest prefix you can use is /16. Any prefix broader than /16 would conflict with the primary IP ranges of other automatically created subnets. Due to its limited flexibility, an auto mode network is better suited to isolated use cases such as proof of concept, testing, and so on. When a custom mode network is created, no subnets are automatically created. This type of network provides you with complete control over its subnets and IP ranges. You decide which subnet to create in regions you choose and using IP ranges you specify. You also define the firewall rules, and you can expand the IP ranges to any RFC 1918 size. Custom mode networks are therefore a lot more flexible and are better suited to production environments. While you can switch a network from auto mode to custom mode, this conversion is one way. Custom mode networks cannot be changed to auto mode networks.